Okay, in this module, module number 2, we're going to apply what we learned in module 1 and take it a little bit further so we can use all of the accessibility features to make the reading a little bit more compatible for whatever your reading style is. So there are several different features we're going to highlight. The first thing you want to keep in mind, and we learned this in module 1, in order to interact with the text, you need to make sure that you are on the text with notes button. So if you're not there, you want to click on that and it will open up your actual textbook pages. The first feature we're going to talk about is the audiobook. So if you click this icon right here that says play and you open it up, it will play all of the audio for you, and as you can see, it'll highlight the audio as it's playing so you can follow along. The next thing this book is able to do, if we take a look here at the text here, you are able to, if you're reading and you're like, I really don't understand, I wish it was a little more easily broken down, you can go up to this button right here, the book, and you can click B, and it gives you the exact same text, but it breaks your sentences down so they're a little more easy to understand. They're not as complex and they're not as long. So it's the same information, you're getting the same thing out of the text, but it might be a little bit better if you're struggling to understand what the reading is saying. So we'll go back, we'll switch it to level A. The next thing that our book is able to do, which is really great, is you can change the language. So if you are someone that feels much more confident in Spanish, you are able to scroll down here, and here's your button. You just click Español, and it will change the entire book for you into Spanish. So the only downside to this is that you don't have the reading level options, but you do actually still have audio, so you can play audio. So if you prefer and you understand better in Spanish, go ahead, change it to Spanish. You still have the audio available to you. So I'm going to go back and switch us to English. And then you saw this a little bit. You have the opportunity to highlight any text that you think is important. So you can just select this right here, pick your favorite color, and it'll highlight it. And then it will also save your highlights. So you're able to go back section by section and say, oh, I highlighted this, I thought this was important. And then you also have a bunch of different color options. So actually, if you develop some sort of system and, you know, aqua is key ideas, but purple is interesting facts, totally up to you. Okay, so those are available to you. And then the last thing that is really great is this book will highlight the main ideas for you. So if you are struggling to understand what the main idea of this text is, there's this button here, it's a little star. You click on it and it will give you the main ideas. But this is important, I want to show you this part. So if I click on it, it will now tell me up here there are no main ideas for this section because this is just the introduction. So there's not a lot of important details that you need to remember. This is just kind of introducing you to the piece. So you can click there, it'll say no main ideas, but then you click this button over here, you can go to next section and it'll advance to the next page. And then if you go back and click main ideas, now you can see that through the text, they have highlighted in blue the main ideas for this specific section. So if you are assigned to read needs for survival, there are clearly 3 main ideas here that you need to know, and they're highlighted in blue. So all of these things are ways to make the text more accessible, to help you understand a little bit better. These are things that you will use in our next module and throughout your year in science when you are trying to pull information from the text and really work on some of these homework assignments. As always, if you have any questions about this, go ahead and send me an email and I will be happy to clarify anything. Good luck.